historically, we always, because of the venue and the professionalism that Oklahoma City has and that our staff has, because everything that you see here on the grounds is our leg, our SID staff, sports information staff. We have the best field in AI golf, so it's tough. Last year was into this year. We're a top 10 team, I believe. We just haven't shown it this year. Yesterday we showed it. We have, I believe, 5 teams in the top 10 here, maybe 8, and we're in 3rd. So after 36 holes, which is 2/3 of the tournament, so we showed that we can compete and win tournaments. But we haven't done it over the course of 54 holes, so hopefully that's going to change today. But it is an elite field, so it's very hard to get in the top 3 here. So I'm proud of what we did yesterday, but again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We still have to finish. So overall, like I said, this tournament is probably the most elite field that you have. We have 8 out of the top 15 teams in the country here. Number 1's here, number 3 here, 3's here, number 7's here, number 8's here. So it's a tough tournament. We're not intimidated, but we just have to play. We just have to play smart. I believe we're definitely between 6 and 10 in the nation. But again, you have to show it. Golf is not a sport where you can just say stuff. You have to prove it. The score is the only way you prove it. But yesterday, we did it for, like I say, 2/3 of the tournament. We still got to prove it for 1/3. But what's good is a lot of teams want to come here outside the top 10 because you have a chance to compete against the most elite teams. And Kyle Blaser, who has won 10 national championships, we have the defending national championship winners here, Grandview. We have Texas Wesleyan, which has won 4 national championships under Bobby Burnett. So it's very important to compete against them. And you have Johnson Wells, which is a powerhouse. So it gives other schools an opportunity to play against those teams, to measure on a real golf course. This golf course is the cream rise to the crop usually at this golf course because it's very, very challenging. It's probably the hardest 18 holes on the PGA Tour. So par means something. So you don't get lucky out here. That being said, we'll see. We're playing it one more day here. But we also, what's fun about this tournament is the camaraderie you see that all of us coaches have. We see each other at the national tournament, so we like to compete. And our conference is here. A lot of our conference comes into play this tournament because it's in San Antonio, which is close to the Red River. So we get an opportunity to see where we stand as far as conference-wise. Also, not only nationally, but conference-wise. That's what's good.
Well, we co-host because this is such a great venue, and you guys' this proximity to the venue, and Alan's got a great relationship with this facility. You guys have done a wonderful job with your training staff and your SID, and it's just a great combination. I think. I know we had some issues today with the weather and the fog, but Mother Nature finally came through, and we got to finish. So, and can't say enough about the golf course, the facility here, Patty and Andy, the staff at TPC. They've been outstanding forever, and it goes all the way to the Chick-fil-A people. I mean, they bailed us out last year, and now I think they're full on board, looking forward to taking care of us again next year. So, it's just a great hospitality down here. It's one of the premier events in the country, and I think the two of us can continue to make it grow.
So moving on.
Well, I try to preach to my kids that take every day the same, so that it doesn't matter what tournament we're playing in or what golf course we're playing. We're playing to improve, and hopefully by the end of the year we're playing the best golf we can play. But it's always important to win. We're competitors. We hate to lose, and we had one of the top fields in the entire country for the entire year. This is one of the premier tournaments in the country. For us to come out on top, it means a lot to these guys because they put in a lot of hard work. Well, I know Alan has mentioned trying to house the guys on facility, which that would be it'd be off the charts. And I think we're trying to work a deal with TPC that we can do that. My end of the deal is trying to get some of the best teams that we can get, and I think every year it continues. This was the biggest field we've had. So every year, I think the field continues to get stronger and stronger. And I think we can make this the best tournament in the country.
Athletic program.
I think it's very special that we have a relationship between our coach and their coach. When you think about Kyle as having 10 national championships and asking us to work with them to host this tournament, it's very special, especially for a young program like ours, being I think 7 years old at this point in time. So to finish third in this tournament with nationally ranked teams, I couldn't be more proud of our guys. Questions. I think the real key to the thing is continue to recruit good students, and when I say students, I mean academically as well as their capabilities with the golf club. If they continue to do that, if we continue to recruit those types of students, the national awareness of Our Lady of the Lake University's athletic program is exactly what we want to have happen. Now students are starting to come to us and look to us to be a part of the program, and when you get to that point, then you know you're doing something right. Having Chick-fil-A out here is a wonderful experience. I mean, the Chick-fil-A brand is across the nation. Wherever you go, that's always available. To have them help us out and sponsor us is a wonderful thing. So thank you, Chick-fil-A. I appreciate that. And I tell you, the TPC, when you think about what's going to happen out here in a couple of months when we talk about the TPC, PGA Tour events coming out, to play that course and have our kids have that experience, what else can you ask for a golf team but to have that experience?